What's up, everybody? Alan Johnson with the AJ team here. A lot of things going on in the market, not only in the stock market and in the economic and political news, but also in the home front here in the area. So we've been getting a lot of questions from our clients as to, is it the best time for us to sell our home, move up? Is it a good time to sell? Is it a good time to buy? And really, we are holistic realtors. We not only look at what's happening in the real estate market, but we also look at what's happening in the economic front. We also try to, instead of observing the market, we try to forecast the market. The average agent can tell you what's going on in the market right now. The above average agents, which we strive to be every day, will forecast the market and tell you where the market is going. So the basic formula of what we use is when your interest rate increases by 1%, the value of your home goes down by 10%. So I'll say that again. If your interest rate increases by 1%, the value of your home decreases by 10%. We recently had a client that asked us if it was the best time to sell their home and move up. So I want to go through what we did with them so we can better educate you if you guys ever have that question. All right, so scenario. Had a real client. This is a real client. They wanted to sell their townhome, which right now today was worth $400,000, and they wanted to buy a home, and their loan amount was going to be $500,000. So we sat down with them and we broke down a spreadsheet just like this. It's very, very simple. So loan amount today, $500,000. The going rate today is 3.75%. Principal and interest. Now this isn't the total monthly payment. This is just principal and interest. It doesn't include taxes, doesn't include insurance, doesn't include HOA. $2,315. All right, so next year, rates are supposed to go up. So if the rate goes up 1%, remember we said if the rate goes up 1%, then the value of the home goes down 10%. So that loan that they were getting for $500,000 now turns into $450,000. Great, less payment. Less loan amount should equal what? Lower payment. In this case, it does not. The loan payment actually went up by $32. And if you take that and multiply it by 30 years, you get just over $11,000. Okay? So just that alone tells you that interest rate plays a very, 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 very important part in your home purchasing decision and in your overall finances. The other thing that was really the cherry on top was, what about the home that they had to sell? So if they wait 1 year and sell their home and the rates go up, what happens to the home they're trying to sell? That goes down by 10% as well. So that townhome that right now we could sell for $400,000 is worth 10% less today. Tomorrow they could sell it for $360. Today they could have sold it for $400. That's a $40,000 cash difference. Now, this is spread out over 30 years. This is real cash today. This is cash money. So if you take this $11,000 plus this $40,000, you're talking about over $50,000 difference between them making a decision and selling their home today and purchasing a home today. So when we sat down, it was one of those scenarios that we're having a lot of clients ask us. People are kind of figuring out, is it time to sell or is it time to move up? This made perfect sense when you started to break down these numbers. So we do this for a lot of our clients. We love to do it for you. If you know anyone or any of your friends or neighbors or coworkers who have been kind of asking this question, we can sit down and break down the numbers for them. And if these numbers don't make sense for our client, then we'll tell them, look, it doesn't make sense for you to sell. It makes sense for you to wait and to move on. But this was a very, very, very clear indication of what they should do. And they ended up selling their home. They're extremely happy. They ended up getting max value for it. And they ended up getting a very, very low rate on a house that they have moved their family up to. So you have the dream. We have the address. Feel free to pass this video on to any of your clients. And we will see you soon.